watchmaking arrived here around 1750. And at this time, people living here were very modest. They were farmers. I mean, there was no industry at all. And little by little, they organized themselves to produce some marvelous watches, very complex watches. I'm always surprised to see what they did. They had no calculator, no computer, but they did amazing watches. You know.
My name is Vianney Halter. I'm a watchmaker. I work in Switzerland and I make the watch myself by hand. In my watch, I make a small representation of the universe. When you see the watch, you open a small window on the other world.
We have to be very humble because in fact, we take inspiration from what was done before, you know. My father worked all his life in a watch part factory. And my grandfather, I think he worked until 75 as a watchmaker. And one day he told me, "You are my only grandson watchmaker, so I want to give you my tools." And some of his tools, I still use it, you know. If you want a real accurate watch, buy a quartz watch. Because a mechanical watch cannot beat a quartz watch. You have to be very clear about that, you know. A watch, a mechanical watch, nicely made, will last, I would say, forever. If it is overhauled every 5 years, clean, new oil, it will last forever. But a quartz watch, after 5–10 years, you will not find the spare part anymore, you know, and you cannot make it. You cannot make a electronic circuit yourself, you know.
I make with the wheel, with the screw and the different pieces, the same universe I have around me, and for who I have a fascination. And with the wheel, the simple wheel, I make the same movement than the planet, and it's a human representation of my understanding for the universe. When I look into the watch, I feel like Alice in Wonderland, because this movie is completely crazy, and my world is also completely crazy. Each watch is unique because I make by hand, but it's unique because it's just one action of creation. Each time when you finish, you have the memory of this, of the making, of the tool, of the oil, of the people around. And when the story is finished, the time is again unreality, and I don't like the reality of the real time. I prefer my reality in my time. If you don't have this human intervention on the material don't live.
When I decided to make the Simplicité, from the first sketches until the exhibition in Basel, it took me 2 years and a half. Some people are waiting 2 or 3 years to get their watch, but no one ever complained. They are happy to wait. That means they know at a certain time somebody is going to start their watch, and this it's just marvelous. I always say the value beside the gold or platinum case, it's what we add. And we spend a lot of hours, days, making things nice finishing. And in fact, it's what gives the value of the product. When you compare with mass-produced watches, you know, we produce watches with a soul. It's, as I told you, it's maybe my mission to slow down the process we are living today. You know, the process today is to make everything cheaper and faster, and to sell very expensive. But nobody has a view for the next 5 or 10 years. They don't want to see so far. And I think sometimes the product is losing something, a certain soul, a certain aim, and no emotion, in fact. I try to do my best that the watch will go through generation, and I know it will go through.
When we make the watch by hand, each watch have a lot imperfection, and for me the perfection is this quantity of imperfection. Parfait is not pure. It's not pure for me because perfect is too mathematic. 2 plus 2, it's 4. Okay. But if you find a new equation and the result is not 4, it's 5, you don't understand. It's not perfect, it's fault, your reflection. But you search for find why you think is this. And during this process, I think you live. You understand, you live, because your brain works in this time.
I used to say that my watches are selfish, because nobody is going to stop you in London, for example, say, hey, you are wearing a Dufour. No, because nobody recognizes. Okay, so people who chose the watch because they understood the watch. It's funny because people are rediscovering the fact of winding a watch. They lost it because the quartz watch is automatic, but to wind it, to listen the click of the winding mechanism, you know, people are crazy about that. They realize also without them the watch is dying. So you have to feed your watch every day, and you create this relation. Every time a watchmaker go on retirement, we are losing something. And I said, for example, Switzerland is about 400 years of watchmaking history in Switzerland. It's a book thick like that. And every time a watchmaker go on retirement, there's a page missing. And this page you will never replace it. That's for sure. And it's not only watchmaking. In all craftsmen, in every profession, could be cabinet maker, could be, we are losing every day more. And one day we realize, but we lost everything. We have to how to say, to reinvent, you know, it will be too late.